I think we're gonna sneeze. I just hit the record button. I think we're gonna sneeze. Don't sneeze, man. Hold on. Be strong. Okay, I think I'm good. Morning. This is Soul. Morning. This is Soul. This is the morning show, and it's Tuesday. So let's take a look. I don't even think I did a. I didn't even do a Keystone last week. I was very busy. Yeah, I did not do. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't. I'll check in a second. First, let me finally get the rest of these elite strike things started. I just hope that I can get everything that I want done the way that I want. Otherwise, otherwise I'll be so upset. 35, 45, 60. Do I have 3 Librams? I got 1 Libram. Shit. Okay, that's not good. So, I really want this one to be the thing that I do though, but I think I'm kind of fucked, huh? I got that, and I just got that. I'm cool, I can do that, but then it's 6 days, which is doo-doo butter. Okay, listeners. See, I should do this offline, right? This is the uninteresting shit that I do, and I know someone was like, "Hey, dude, just use Garrison Commander or whatever the fuck that is." No, I don't wanna. I don't wanna. I don't feel like it. All right, so this one I'll at least do. So, yay, off you go, bitches. All right, so this one, fuck, I don't think I have enough things, do I? I don't want it to take 6 freaking days though, man. I fucked myself this time around. Good morning, Cap down the road. I trust you had a good weekend or you're having a good morning. Damn, yeah, I don't want to do this. I'm not gonna take 6 days because I fucked myself on this one. Shit. Yeah, no way I can shorten this, huh? Unless do I have someone with consecrate? Can you consecrate? Can you consecrate? You can consecrate, Erator. Alright, Nerus. You kind of suck anyway. You piss me off more than you don't. So, yeah. I will activate you. I will turn Nerus off. And I will now hope for the best. Come on, big money. Oh, yeah, big money. Okay, so yeah, definitely this. Oh, okay, I'm fucked now. I'm totally fucked now. Oh, I'm depressed. I don't even want to look at this anymore. Fuck the mission table. I just totally dicked myself over. Oh well, what am I missing out on? Artifact power? It's not a big deal, dude. Let's not trip over it. Just take the add-on crossbox to keep time short. Oh god, I know I could. I need to do a 7.2. I plan on doing a 7.25. Hey, here's add-ons you probably want to use. I'm probably gonna do something. I'm probably gonna do something like that. Maybe this week. It's just gonna be a quick rundown. I think the last time I did it, it kind of took me a while because I wanted to get footage and whatnot of all the add-ons. Well, maybe I'll do that again. I mean, that is a kind courtesy. And of course, doing a quick run through of what it is and how to use it or something. Sorry, excuse me. That'll probably be good. But I guess using an assist tool will help. I don't really care about it. I mean, I feel like I still shouldn't really feel like it's necessary because it's only 6-7 followers that I care about. Is it really a big deal? Should I give a damn? Well, based on what I just did, I guess. But I think the round that I had, and the combo that I have, and the kind of equipment that my folks are set up with, I think I was just kind of set up for failure anyway. I think I'd be screwed. What trinket is the best right now? Damn, Jacob. That's a tough one. I'm gonna guess that you're thinking about tanking. And if you're not, I already don't have a good answer for you anyway, because I don't really do anything but tank. The best trinket right now is probably still the unstable Arcana Crystal. just because of the many secondaries that I got. Trinkets that I'm using, well, I'm not using this. I'm using something else. I'm using a stat stick. Well, whatever. The trinkets that I'm rocking right now is a stat stick, which is not bad, as well as this 905 Horn of Valor. I mean, your best bet is hoping and praying for like a cool Titan Forged thing to get from a dungeon or from rolling nether shards for trinkets. But I'm not doing that today. Fuck that. I'm gonna blow all my nether shards on dumbass keys. Cause whatever, man. What's up, Shadow Fiend? Speculation for next expansion. I'm biased, cat down the road. I'm really biased towards not wanting to see like, oh, now that Burning Legion's out of the way, old gods, you're next. Ashara, you're next. Nazoth, you're going down. I really don't want it to go that route. I really don't want to go into the next expansion with like them on my sights, because I don't like the escalation. I don't like having to go from one big bad to the next, and just lining up all the bad guys and pop. Let's bring all these guys down. I really would like to see a kind of a more personal story. Not so much like personal to our class or a race or anything, because that would be like a lot of development time, right? I'm thinking like, let's pretend that I know the end of Legion, and at the end of Legion, it's kind of like what I said in a previous video. Excuse me, this is priority shit. And good morning, everyone. I'm about to talk about my prediction for the next expansion, which is probably wrong. It's probably unpopular, but I don't give a fuck. It's my show. At the end of the Legion, we're going to lay down our weapon, because we quit. We as a character, we decide, hey, you know what? Certain things happen at the end of Legion that make us be like, we're going to turn away from this. We're going to turn our back on this whole class leader thing. We don't want this kind of responsibility. This is not who we are as a character. We started off as an adventurer. Now we're going to become a wanderer. So we become a wanderer, and we wander off into the sunset and just kind of leave that whole world story, that whole escalating, oh shit, it's the end of the universe. I want to leave that stuff behind. I don't want to go off to a new adventure. So like, let's say there's just other lands in Azeroth to explore. Just other lands. It doesn't need like a big explanation or anything like that. It's just, that's just what happened. All right, so I'm gonna buy a bunch of keys. So yeah, my prediction is that things will kind of de-escalate. I mean, the story itself is, that stuff is still gonna go on. It's not like the threats are gone. They're still there. They're just put on the shelf. Just don't worry about them for right now. We've got other shit to deal with. So we're off on our own new cool little adventure, and even like, let's say the starting experience starts off with us just coming off of a boat or something. And hey, cool! This is the new thing, and here's me talking out of my ass, right? So we go there, like, hey, this is a cool spot. Get a house, or not a house, but we get a place to stay. We get ourselves a place to stay because we're in a new land. We want to get settled in, so we get ourselves a place to stay, and this place to stay. Yeah, you could call it player housing, call it whatever you want, but it's going to be like really, really watered down. All it is, it's just cosmetic stuff. It has no functionality. All it is like, it's kind of like some of the components of the order hall where, depending, like if you've earned certain weapons over time, or basically stuff based on your wardrobe, based on your transmog stuff. If you earn certain weapons and sets, like it might reflect in your temporary home. And from this home, you just start going on adventures. That'll be the first tier, the initial tier of content. It's just discovering this new spot, kind of like Pandaria. I don't know what the fuck story is going to be behind it. Who cares? We're just talking bare bones, right? So you're just wandering around this land, and for the most part, people don't know you, but they've heard something about you. Hey, I think you're that one guy or girl that happened to save the world a bunch of times. You sure? No, I don't buy it, man. Anyway, can you kill some shit for me? It's gonna be like that. All right, so I'm gonna do my favorite chest and pray for the big money. Come on, big money. Oh, that was a shitty start. Well, I got like 11 keys, so I guess it's gonna be a while. But yeah, at least to kind of kick things off, I'd love to have an expansion that still acknowledges who we are as a character and all the accomplishments that we've had, but at the same time, I want the narrative to pull us away from this huge overarching story with like with the Golden Army and Sargeras and the Void Lords and becoming a god and the waking of Azeroth and the end of the world as we know it. Because as far as I know, as far as I'm concerned, if Azeroth wakes up, all of us are gonna die. Unless we're not on Azeroth, unless we're on another planet. Which is like the end of the World of Warcraft anyway, because there goes our planet. That kind of I mean, what's the World of Warcraft without the world? Right? So that's the way I see it. I firmly believe that. Sorry, these allergies, man. I firmly believe that if Azeroth as a planet wakes up, we're all fucked. The planet's fucked. Mancrick will never find a girlfriend. New girlfriend. I don't know. Sylvanas will never find a new body. You know, Ragnaros will always won't come back to anything. He's gonna come back and be like, "Hey, what the fuck? What happened?" Well, he's not even the Fire Lord anymore. Anyway, next chest. Let's see. What do I want? What do I want to open? Jacob says that sounds interesting, kind of vanilla-like, but I'm afraid I won't be able to build hype up. The games come with that. That's the thing, though. I don't think hype is necessary anymore. I mean, like, I don't. To be honest, I haven't seen the hype. Like, the hype is something that's constructed by the hype is constructed by the players and or by the fans and the players. It's just Blizzard puts out this thing and then cool people will kind of froth up at the mouth. There are certain things that I guess I'll say we're like maybe over marketed or something like that, but I don't think Blizzard's direction should be, hey, this shit's gonna be hyphy and all that stuff. I mean, if anything, like marketing is Blizzard marketing is on point. They know how to sell, and if they were to sell like it's really got one dude. I didn't even say big money. I did not even say big money for that one. I don't think they need to go as far as like making the theme like explode and get bigger and bigger and bigger. If anything, I think that's kind of a turnoff for some folks. It's like, people will see, oh, watch as the heroes of Azeroth take on the greatest big bad in the multiverse or whatever. And some people will be like, not everyone, some people will be like, man, that's not the Warcraft that I played, man. I miss when the Warcraft was just about orcs and humans and just them trying to kill each other and like, every now and then there'd be like a thing that some of us band together to take out or something like that. Not this whole, it's the end of everything sort of deal. I'd like to see a villain that's just trying to carve, that's trying to carve their way in, make their own mark, or leave their mark, without making that mark be a big ass hole in the planet or something like that. Someone who's just like, oh well, I'm just trying to take over. I'm trying to usurp the kingdom. I'm trying to take over this other continent because I have grand aspirations to someday in practical ways take over Azeroth or whatever through, I don't know, something, whatever. It would be cool to fight someone local, wouldn't it? I mean, Ashara is local. The old gods are invaders, but they're kind of local. They've been around. I think the old gods. What if they're if the old gods were squatters? I think they're successful in establishing their own territory. I mean, hell, they took over the world for a while, right? Until the Titans kicked them out. So, fighting them. I wouldn't want to fight them directly though. So let's see. All right, come on, big money. Please give me something good. I only got like 10 keys left. Oh my god. Okay, I need you guys' help. I'm like rolling. I'm like rolling snake eyes. I got 69, 1, and 1. So please help me. Please help me choose a decent chest, because yeah, this is gonna be a disastrous run. I like blue. Let me buy this one more thing just so I know. Okay, I'm buying shards until I'm broke, and now I'm officially broke. Yeah, I can't even sell these back. So please, 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 people, help me find a chest. How about you viewers? Like, would you guys be interested in fighting like the next big bad and all that? Like who would you want to fight? Like, at least regarding the old gods, I wouldn't want to fight Nazoth or whoever the fuck's left. I wouldn't want to fight them directly at all. I would still want them to kind of be in the background. I'd still want that threat to be on the shelf. And a lot of it's because come big money, big money, big money. 1,000 at least is better than fucking 69 and 1. So thank you, Jacob. Um, I think that if we fought a powerful agent of the old gods that was like that had an agenda, not to there's not an immediate threat that like, oh, he's gonna wake up if I don't stop this guy. No, it's more like there's gonna be a lot of destabilization if we don't stop this guy or girl. Like maybe they're threatening to um corrupt maybe they're threatening to corrupt a continent, or not a continent, but whatever landmass that's taking place on the other expansion. Like, let's say it's a fight to make this land not be a stronghold for the old gods and the twilight cults and stuff like that. So I wouldn't mind an expansion that's primarily based on fighting like the Twilight Hammer, those kinds of people, and all the weirdness and monstrosities that they conjure up in order to beat us, these heroes and wanderers of Azeroth back, and yeah, that's the way I see it. But yeah, from the expansion, I don't give a fuck about a new race. I definitely don't want a new class. I wouldn't know what kind of new race would be coming in. It would really depend. It's just going to depend on the narrative, right? That's going to come. That's going to come from the next expansion. That would be what justifies whatever new race. So if you want ogres as a new race, well, you better like think of some narrative that brings them in and brings them into the fight, and cooks up a starting zone. And remember, we can think of a starting zone that's similar to goblins, where by the time you get out of it, you're not level 1, you're like level such and such or other. I don't think there should be like a hero race, where regardless of what race or where regardless of what class you come out as, you're like level 70 something or 100 or whatever. I don't think that would be right as an ogre. Because we see ogres all over the place, and ogres are dumb, and they can be weak and shitty and whatever. They don't really have the lore that demon hunters have. All right, next chest. Help me choose something that's not shitty, please. Star Rocket Magus, morning. I know it's super soft, but I would love to have another benevolent race decide to line on Azrael and help out instead of try to take us over again. I mean, the Naru are mysterious, right? We don't know. We only know so much about them. We know their agenda. We have kind of an idea of what their architecture is like. We won't know them. We don't know them. Know them. We haven't cracked a beer with them, so to speak. Getting to know them would be kind of cool if there was like, oh, this is a Naru in a humanoid form, and I don't want them to be a race that we play, but something a little bit more interactive than like little crystal shits that like dance around. Like, hi, Crystal Snowflake thing. What's good? You know, looking good. I don't, I don't know. That's gonna work. The race that Sargeras had to come stop himself. Oh, I know what you're talking about, Star Rocket. I forget. Yeah, I forget the name. It doesn't come to me either. But then they're all dead, right? I thought all of them are dead. Sargeras had to come down. Well, he didn't really stop him himself. He made his own avatar, brought him forward, and then smacked face. That's at least to my memory. I believe it was an Avatar. Sargeras, just like a Titan, Sargeras doesn't do anything directly, because that just fucks with things, right? He's not going to do anything direct. Well, maybe he didn't do anything direct with Argus, and if he did, well, that's why it's all green and all fucked up looking. Malsterio says, I would like the ranks to get shoved up within our own factions and such, sort of like the Garrosh Vol'jin situation again. Well, like between Sylvanas and what's his name? Shit, Nathanos, and their weird relationship. It wouldn't surprise me if Nathanos continued to rise up in the ranks, either taking over for Sylvanas because she's dead, or something like that, or being a bit more elevated. I would like to see shit. I'm like fucking up in Lortharon, the Blood Elf High Regent guy with one eye. I'd like to see. I'd just like to see more representation from the faction leaders. Period. Because right now the governments, the governments of Azeroth are just like really weak, right? Like their armies are decimated. Broken Shore made them like pretty much irrelevant. Armies of Legionfall right now are taking over. All right, I'm gonna try this fucker. Please, big money. Oh my god, the odds are so stacked against me. Come on, big money. 686. Shit. So the reason why I'm doing these chests is because I really don't have much else to do on this too. I mean, I could farm for a bit more artifact power or whatnot, but who cares, right? We're at the stage of artifact power where you really got to decide for yourself, do you give a damn? And I'm probably gonna say, I'm probably gonna say that more. I think I could use that. I could use more catchphrases. Why am I saying this shit out loud? I could use more things that people can associate with me. Do I give a damn? How does this look on my give a shit meter? There are things that I talk to myself and tell myself internally when I'm doing this sort of stuff. What is this rate on my give a shit meter? Not very high. That doesn't sound very kid friendly or whatever. What's up, what's up, Refuse? You beautiful bastard. Hey, Mogo. Naga could be a hero race. You're right. You're right, Mogo. I agree. But it depends on where they come from, right? I think it depends on where they come from. It's not like you can come out of the sea and be like, yeah, fuck this. I'm level 90, level 100, or whatever. I think they'd have to come from a very specific region in order to do that. But who knows? It's all about narrative, right? Blizzard can do whatever they want. It's all about effective storytelling. So here's the example. Like let's say you're doing. Let's say you start off as a Naga, and let's not even go to it can't be Naga because of character models. Let's just run with the idea because this is kind of fun. Let's say Naga start off in Nagaland. I don't know. In Nagaland. Wow, that's not racist if you listen to it with a certain ear. So you're in Nagaville. And you automatically start off at a high level. You're a whatever class that you are. And there's a scenario and blah blah blah. All this stuff happens. You decide to defect. I don't know. You decide to defect, and the Naga leader people, they're like, fuck this guy or girl. Let's banish them or kill them. And then they try to kill you, and they almost do. They leave you for dead. You wash up somewhere. All right. It's not, and then from there you just kind of choose Horde or Alliance. You either wash up your Ogremar, you wash up your Stormwind, and that's it. That would be the thing that kind of ties it together. And then of course, like, you need to earn your trust because it's like you're a fucking Naga. It's like, who the fuck are you? I'm gonna fuck you up, and and then you got to earn your trust with the Horde and Alliance, blah blah blah. So that could be a way to do it. Be a high level Naga, still be able to choose your faction, and then from there, I guess depending on your level, start running the narrative, whatever. Anyway, I should make a give a shit meter on coming up days. I should make a give a shit meter. Yeah, I did think about I did think about that. I'd be like, blah blah blah. Here's an issue and blah blah blah. So how does this rate on give a shit meter? And yeah. But I don't know. I'll start slow, right? But I actually do like the format that I did yesterday, because to be honest, like doing the feast video, that was fun. I wanted to do something fun and whimsical and lighthearted. That was the goal. I think I nailed it, even though it doesn't get a lot of hits. Whatever. That's just what I wanted to do and express and share. But that took a while to do. And then when I threw together just this quick response video, this "Do I Give a Damn" video, the half hour of work, yeah, half hour of work, very pretty much no edits, and ta-da. And in that sense, I'm glad that I shared my thoughts there too. And I'm glad that a lot of folks have taken a look at it and responded to it, and it came out to be a very positive, very lucrative, not lucrative, that ain't the word. It came out to be a positive result. So I'm gonna keep doing that. And aside from like the news, because I think when I lump all that stuff together with the news, it gets lost, and that sucks. I like sharing my thoughts. I like sharing my opinions, and if it gets lost in the sea of all the other news that's going on, or if it gets just lost in a video where I might have like a really cool thought that people are like, oh wow, that's a really cool thought though. But people don't see it. That's a disservice. That's a disservice to viewers, and that doesn't make me feel any good. All right, big money, man. Let's see what kind of bullshit I get. Come on, Mogu looking chest. Please give me the big money. Please, please, please give me the big money. 824. Bullshit, man. Fuck. Harold says I got concurrence rank 1 yesterday. Very nice, dude. And all my motivation to do world quests and farm mythic quests has gone down the shitter, and that's okay. I think that's totally okay. I mean, it gives a reason to play around with your alts. Like, I've been catching myself messing around with alts a good deal more, just to like kind of get folks started, and it's so easy these days. It's going to be even easier when 725 comes out with the new heirlooms. With the new heirloom upgrade. So I'm like, okay, cool. The whole alt unfriendly argument that I've seen, I've never really bought into it. I never really bought into it, except for legendaries, which I do want to talk about at some point this week. I'm probably gonna do kind of a bantery video. It's not gonna be a quick thought like the I give a damn sort of thing. It's gonna be a bit more thoughtful, but it's not gonna be a full-on video essay, because I really don't have the material to be like, oh, let me just show off legendaries or something. And that doesn't really deserve like super high thoughtful production value. But I do want to share my thoughts. I think it's very important. I am concerned about the design of legendaries in the World of Warcraft right now. I'd like to see it go away or get changed. So stay tuned for that. So we'll see. Staraka says that'd be awesome, but I think that would just piss people off. I found a solid identity within their standard faction, started giving people a panda option. I'll design you a give a shit meter you can put in your video. I need to work on that too. I really want to work on the aesthetics. Like, I want to make my thumbnails look better. I think my thumbnails are kind of ugly. They're ugly and plain, and they don't really grab attention. All right. This is a thunder thing chest, or a Titan looking chest. I never opened this one yet. Come on, big money. Come on, baby. 3,000. All right, that's better. I think we're starting to get in a bit of a groove. All right. Tuskar race before a Naga race. I would like a Tuskar race. They're kind of cute. In a thing. Yes, Rishis, I did see your Facebook message, and that is the reason why I was talking about how my thumbnails are nasty looking. Because when I saw the video, I'm very sorry if I'm calling you out or giving you like bad or if it feels like I'm calling you out, but I'm gonna give you some feedback right here live. I'm jealous of your thumbnail. Your thumbnail looks awesome, and I think that's why you ended up getting more views than me on my video, which was like, it took me forever to do. You know, I was like, I got the footage, I did a guide, I did a talk through of everything, and yada yada yada. But my thumbnail looks like shit, so I think that's why I just didn't get the attention that I want to say it deserved. Hell, I might just go back and redo the thumbnail just for hopes and shits and giggles. But anyway, the music was kind of loud, dude. Um, as for the taste in music, it's not my flavor, but that's not important. You can play whatever the fuck you want. If I could, if it wasn't like a copyright problem, I would play a Taylor Swift song in a fight video just to like fuck with people and piss them off. Oh, I'd probably lose more subscribers, but whatever. But I'd do it. But it was kind of loud. Um, I guess it didn't have to be loud because I could just turn on the volume. But I think I recall hearing sounds of the actual encounter. So if you want it, so I would just advise like double checking like the volume levels and balancing that out. If you did have the fight sounds off, then forget what I said. But otherwise, good kill. I don't know how you can fight with your camera zoomed in that far. I'm like, dude, I gotta see everything. I gotta see as much of everything that I can is going on. I gotta be able to see like the lines from the eye things. I gotta double check and see what orbs are available. I mean, for the most part, I tend to remember what where orbs are, where orbs were, when during the encounter. But I need to remind myself and double check and kind of plan things out. But hey, congrats on the kill, dude. You deserved it. Especially after what, 800 attempts? Holy shit, dude. What about a hero class caster? It would be ethereal, a new type of magic that isn't quite arcane but isn't fell. It's basically nether. That would be cool. I think that's dangerous, Star Rocket, only because we have the Chronicles out and you got that whole chart with the thing and all that. I would love to see, and I think that I think that chart, that star chart or power chart or whatever, I think I want to see the Shadowlands. We don't know shit about the Shadowlands or what the hell that encompasses. I would like to see that, and maybe the ethereal can adapt to that in some way, shape, or form. But ethereals as a race, oh, they're awesome. They look so cool, dude. I really like the look of them. And let's open up another chest of disappointment. Let's look for. Okay, I'm gonna do this Tauren one because I think I had decent luck with this one before. So before I move on, let's pray, everyone. Let's pray for the big fucking money. Come on, big money. Gimme. 213. Fuck. This is sad, man. This is sad. This should be beer. This should be something liquor. All my cider's downstairs in the fridge. I'm not gonna go down and get cider. I'm not gonna have cider when I should be like. I haven't even gone to the gym yet. I'm probably gonna go to the gym after this. But I'm really sad. As a hero class caster, I would love to see that. I'd love to see I'd like to see something that's not a tank. I'd love to see something that's male. I mean, if you guys saw like way back, I did a video on just like a concept of a possible new class. It was wildly unpopular. People did not like the idea of. See, that's the thing for me. Like, I don't like escalating stuff. I don't like over the top stuff. I wanted to see something that was hilariously muted or underpowered, however you want to see it. Like the storyline behind the class idea that I had was, it's just a couple guys or a class that had just seen some shit. They've progressed their way through through the events of the World of Warcraft thus far, and then now it's kind of their turn to play their part. but they've seen the impact that our champions, these adventures and whatnot have had on that have had on the world at large ever since. And I wanted them to just have kind of a plain power set, a plain skill set, not nothing crazy, but just kind of cool in its own way. And in a way, that's why the Tinker is popular, because it doesn't use like Fel, Arcane, or whatever uses technology, and that's kind of the theme that I wanted to lean towards. Um, but oh well, I mean, we'll have to see. But I'm not really thinking that far into like a possible new class. I don't really see I don't see one happening like right after we just got the Demon Hunter class. I don't think that's a big deal. I completely agree. It's fine to be done with the grind and have less stuff to do once you're in a while. Fully agree. Legendaries are the only pump we rolling now. Yeah, it's um, it's just like, hey, I'm Valor Cap for the week, or I bought all the Valor that I want for this tier. I'm gonna not care about doing dailies. I think that's totally fine. I think people that are overreacting about it are like, oh my god, yeah, and it's like, dude, in the end, do you really give a damn? Do you really want to feel like you're locked onto one character, having a grind until you get to that certain point that socially that social barriers are demanding? Oh, you must have concordance 30. You must have concordance 7 in order to get into my normal Tuma Sargeras run. It's like, fuck that, dude. It's just play the goddamn game. I'm glad the concordance is like pretty shitty. No, well, not shitty, but I'm glad that it's at the power level that it's at, so that we as players don't have to feel like it's so demanding, as opposed to spending that time grinding to just spend it on doing something else. I'm very pleased about that. I feel like alt sucked right away, but definitely now it's pretty decent. I agree. Like I said, I don't think the expansion was very Alton friendly, aside from legendaries. The Alton friendly argument really disappeared since 7.2. Yep, still slightly there, but nowhere near as bad as it used to be. Yep, coming from someone who used to have 4 level 54 trade weapon, 4.7.2. I don't give a shit, and you shouldn't. Need more ass and titties in your thumbnails. How to bring in the clicks, man. I do work on I do a lot of chest work, so I mean I could, like, I don't know, I could like lower the camera and be like, oh yeah, so guys, girls, how's your morning? You having a good morning? Great. No, I'm not gonna do that, dude. That's even though I just did it, that's terrible. You got 10 likes and 15 dislikes. You know, I like I said, you can choose whatever music you want. Maybe people just didn't like the music because folks are mostly. I'm talking to reviews. You know how mostly folks are used to like the dubsteppy kind of beats and whatnot. Which is, yeah, not really my thing either. Uh, I would advise reviews like, as a YouTuber, you do have access to the Creator Studio and all that, and you can look at samples of all sorts of free music. It's all free of copyright and stuff like that. Or you just need to put an annotation in it. If you do want to do more videos, because I think that was the only video that you had on your channel. If you do if you do more of them, take a look at that and see what might be cool, because some of them it'll say like, oh, these are like really popular ones that a lot of people use, and so if you are interested in getting like lots of having a better like and dislike ratio, take a look at that and see what might help. I was the laugh of the Paladin Discord. That video pissed off so many people. That's what you get, dude. Oh, that's why you got the dislikes, man, because you put it on the fucking Discord. Man. I don't touch that shit. I lurk, and that's about it. People call me autistic. Man, fuck those guys, man. You got the challenge. You're part of the. I think it's probably 1%. So, fuck them, dude. I'm sure some of them are just jealous. So whatever, man. You do you. I intentionally made it to -3. -3 isn't. I don't think it's enough. But again, maybe folks just didn't like the music. What's up, Trevor? I trust that you guys are having a decent morning, and I hope everyone has had, you know. let me take the moment to say thank you guys once again for those who had given given words of encouragement and the kind words. Um, as you know, if some of you folks have been keeping track, like last week, my sister's dog was not doing so well. I thought it was going to get better. It definitely didn't get better, and so we as a family had to make the decision to. I'll make this quick because I want to get back to like fun stuff in chess and stuff. But just to let your folks know, yes, we did have to put him down Saturday. That's why I produced my news early. I produced it like late that night, and Bash, his name's Bash. Bash is like kind of crying in the background because he couldn't sleep, and I felt so awful for him. But I'm trying to work. I'm trying to get this done so I can have more time with him. Um, and yeah, so we're all still healing. There's a big hole that's left in all of us. My dog Toffee, his name's Toffee. He's still doing just fine. And we're just taking more steps to make sure that something like that doesn't happen again. We still don't exactly know what happened. He just stopped walking, couldn't get up, and that was about it. So anyway, thank you all once again for the kind words and encouragement and the condolences and stuff. I told my family about it. They really appreciate it too. So again, thank you. And let's open a chest. Let's open a chest. I didn't open this one ever. Oh, I think I did open this one before, but let's pray for the big money. Give me the big money, please. Please, please, please. Fuck. Fell meteorite. Bullshit. Funny story in the fell meteorite. I had my wife got one from one of the chests that she opened, and I was like, hey, go to the top of Dalaran and just use it. She's like, all right. So she used it, and while she was flying, she was like, hey, am I gonna die? I'm like, no, you ain't gonna die. She landed, boom, dead. I'm like, oh shit, my bad. we both laughed it off, but I know she was hella mad at me. Um, Anthony, I'm doing all right, dude. I'm doing all right. I'm holding it. I'm holding it together. You folks have given me a lot of love and support, and I appreciate that. Remember the Tinker video? I guess that sounded cool. I guess I was just a part of the cast. I don't mind it. I really wouldn't mind it being a caster either. I would like to see like a really cool caster class do its thing. Um, well, what I just come into, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you just came into, Captain Ash, but welcome to the morning show. Yeah, I have a YouTube channel with 15K subs. That's cool, man. Morning. What's up, tribe? I don't want to make the switch to the WoW YouTube scene because honestly, it's full of fuckhead viewers. People are so worried about how other people play. Yeah, I mean, people talk smack about why don't I have shoulders in my transmog? And you know what? Sawed off, man. Why did I say that? Anyway, fuck that. I don't give a fuck what you gotta say about my shoulders. I don't care if I'm only. I look like the poor paladin, right? It's like I got the feats. I finally got the feats because I just kept trading in Echoes of War or Echoes of Battle, whatever the fuck it's called. I just traded in so I can get the damn feats finally. I'm like, you know what? I don't like the full on look. I'm gonna do what I want and look like a savage. I look like I'm. Well, I mean, literally, because of the Ogrimmar thing and all that, I look like I'm straight up from Warlords of Draenor. I just came out of the savage land. I became a savage. Whatever. What's up, Sean? I trust you were having a decent weekend and a good morning. Yeah, YouTube comments tend to suck, and I do have a quest. I am on a quest, a futile quest to have a relatively clean comments channel, or clean comments on my stuff. And that's the whole thing with me, just inviting people into the conversation and just talking and whatever, and trying and try. I don't talk in memes. I don't talk. I don't really have like a overly bombastic personality at all. It's just me talking with folks and trying to have a good time and trying to enjoy the game. That's, I think, all of us like. Yeah. I refuse. If you do use a give a shit meter, I'm gonna steal it from you and say that, and I'm just gonna say that I said it first and that you stole it and you stole the idea from me. It's public now. This shit's gonna get published. Anyway, let's see what am I gonna be disappointed by next. Let's do this one. Let's do this Thunder Island looking shit. Big money. Come on, big money. One. Fuck! Alright, help me. Help me. Got snake eyes. So I need help. I think my luck just went to like the shitter. If you want help with graphics and shit, let me know. You know what? You know what, channel? You know what, fellow? Maybe I'll call you guys. Maybe all of you guys are honorary breezies. You know what, breezies? I need your help. So I'm going to go to BlizzCon this year. I'm going to go to BlizzCon. By the way, help me with the chest. Pretty please. Help, just tell me something and I'll open it. I got like, God, how many things I got? I got 3. I only got 3 keys left. Shit. But anyway, I want to go to BlizzCon. And, you know, some of my guildies are going to come. My wife's going to come and so on and so forth. But I want a shirt. I want to represent the channel and the guild. And I want a shirt, and I need a shirt design. The idea that I had is that there's one solid idea that I want, and I want a rocket bear. I want the white bear. Can I mount up here? Damn, I can't mount up here. I want that white BlizzCon bear, or just like a white bear, but with like ghetto ass rockets on the side, very obvious goblin looking rockets on the side, you know, simple lines, things like that. I'd love to see something. I'd love to sport a shirt, you know, that says as that, and it says like, I don't know, Prisoners of Warcraft or Hey It's Soul, or I don't know, whatever the fuck. But I need a design like that, and I cannot draw. I have no talent at drawing and stuff. So I'd love to see something. I'd love to see I'd love to, you know, get a design like that. All right, shittiest looking chest. I already opened that one. That was the first one I opened, and it sucked. I want one. God, this is the one that looks like okay, shittiest looking chest. Okay, that one's too clean looking. The shittiest chest. Well, you know what? That one with the one nether shard, that was the shittiest chest, man. That fucking sucked. That looks pretty shit. Nah, I want something ghetto. Okay, here we go. It's not even a chest. Here we go. Here we go. Big money. Give me the big money. Big fucking money. 768. Son of a bitch. Artifact power. Yay. I don't give a shit. Alright. Oh, okay. Oh, go for the same one again. Yo, okay. Sean and his big money always goes for the golden one near the rope. No, I opened that one before and it was shit, dude. It fucking sucked. Yeah, it sucked. That gave me like doo-doo shards. I don't know. Something between 1 and doo-doo. I don't want to do that again. Okay, I'm gonna open like the shitty. I'm gonna open up the shitty one again. This first one again. Alright. This better be fucking big money. Or I'm gonna be... Well, I'm not gonna care. But come on, big money. Come on. 1,000. Yeah, this is not a lot. Oh, but I have 8,000 shards. So you know what? Game's not over, baby. Game's not over. I still got more shit. I clearly do not care about rolling shards for relinquished gear. My item level's like 909, 910. It's good enough, man. Good enough. Alright. It's your lucky chest. Alright, Sean. I'll open your... It's your lucky chest, man. It ain't mine, though. It ain't mine. Alright. Big money. Big money. Big fucking money. 1. Screw you, man. Screw your lucky chest. And I got the stupidest toy thing that doesn't even do shit. I got 3 of them. I don't care. Okay. Here's what I'll do. I'm gonna use this thing. I don't even know if it's doing anything right now. Yeah. See that? It like locks up. Oh God. So see, this is a whack ass fucking. All right. Here's what I'll do. I'm gonna use this thing. And if it puts me near a chest, I'm going to open it. Here we go. Oh, God. Where am I? Am I close to anything? Yeah, okay. I'm close to this one. So, here we go. Here we fucking go. Big big money, please. Little money. I'll take little money. Come on, baby. One. Son of a bitch. Wow. Fuck my life. 3 keys left. It was lucky only for me. Forgot to mention. Yeah, eat shit. You too, Kata. If I could, I'd have you get on this account and do it. You'll probably get like, I don't know. I'd probably get You'd probably like get Warglaves in here. I don't know why I'd get Warglaves in here, but but if you were running this character, it'd probably be like fucking Warglaves. All right, what am I gonna get now? Gambling never pays. Hey, gambling is just fine when you got plenty of disposable income, and as far as I'm concerned, nether shards are completely disposable income. Now, if this is gold, fuck that. I ain't gonna touch my gold. You know, that's something that I want to do for like a casual gold episode, because I'm not too interested in showing off how much gold that I make all the time. But I do want to do a thing on like you know, very basic gold make, you know, very basic things for like how to make gold. I guess like those foundational rules. I don't know. Anyway, stay lucky. Hey, this channel is not called So Lucky, man. It's called SoulSoBreezy. Only because in the face of absolute disappointment and shame and horribleness, I gotta stay breezy. Now, Kata, that's the rule for the auction house. I'm just talking about making gold, like, period. You know, it's gonna be like super fundamentals. I mean, really, Kata, the number one rule, and I'll say this if I make this video, the number one rule of how to make money is to fucking stop spending it, or you know, is to not fucking blow it all on stupid shit. That's the number one rule. That's the golden rule. Anyway, big money, blah blah blah. Come on. 1. I'm gonna write a letter. I'm gonna write a stern letter detailing the absolutely. Let's see. Do I have a log? No, I don't have a good log for this. So look at all these ones. 686, 824, 3000. That was the good one. 213, 300, 1, 768, 1000, 1, 1. 1. I got 3 ones in a row. God, shit. How many keys do I got? 2? 1? I got 2 left. It's absolutely a bug, man. It's totally a bug if I'm not winning. Come on, big money, whatever. 815. Oh, I got a toy. So this whole endeavor of spending, I don't know, I forgot how many shards that I had. I think I had like 30,000 shards or something like that. Yay. I got a toy. And it only cost me that much shit. 1 more chest. Help me out, folks. Help me out on this final chest of disappointment. This is what I get for not doing a mythic last week. For not doing a mythic dungeon last week. Kata, we need to go on a date in a TED. Because I feel bad. I'm like trying to do a tanking series and I'm not even like tanking dungeon. What were we talking about before I got lost in this sea of disappointment? Really like your prediction on Legion's ending. You know, me too. Let's see what you got, Kata. You got teeming necrotic tyrannical. Damn, that sounds brutal. Yeah. Fuck it. We'll try to do it today. I want to get that thing going. All right, somebody, Kata or whatever, just choose one so I can Get the fuck out of here. They are kind of terrible to fix. It's I'm like, oh, teaming necrotic? Ah, shit. This is gonna be me running around kiting like a motherfucker. The whole goddamn time. It's when I'll actually. It's when I'll. No, I'm probably not. I'm probably still not gonna use blinding light. I mean, well, necrotic tyrannical is not something that I worry about. And for lower Kara, I don't remember lower Kara very much. It can't be that bad. The chest that is 19th from the left. Excellent. Then again, Mogo said big chest equals big money, so I don't think I opened the big chest today. This is not gonna be big money. This is gonna be a big disappointment, and it's gonna suck, and then I'm just gonna move on with my life because I still got coffee at least. At least I got coffee, right? Final chest, big money. Let's do it. 1,000. Oh, fuck you, man. Do I have enough to buy one more? Nope. I'm like not even 100 short. Buying another one. Yeah, screw this shit. Lots of shout. No, I'm just kidding. That's I still got some time left. Let me take care of some shit. What we got? I got a world boss. Oh, I hate that world boss. I got that. I got some blood. Cruel stuff. You know, I don't think I need. Do I need any more cruel gear or whatever? Nah, not really. But I do want marks of honor. I love me some marks of honor, and I do wanna. Keep going up with the prestige. So, I mean, if anything, like, you know, people are like, oh God, there's no more world quests to do. I mean, yeah, you are gonna run out of world quests to do. I mean, resources, that's not a big deal. Rep's not a big deal unless you're really like jonesing for the unless you're like really jonesing for the mounts. And then of course there's like nether shards if you want to do broken shore and continue to roll for chest of disappointment or relinquish gear, you know, tokens of disappointment. You know, you can go out of those routes, but I do want me some marks of honor. That's transmog gear that I otherwise wouldn't be able to get myself unless I was like, you know, really into like PvP. And maybe I'll get back into that. Kata, do you still have you been PvPing at all? Because if you want to like do it to fuck around and just to get killed, like I'll roll prot, and I'll do stupid shit with you. I'll do stupid shit with whatever. I'll queue up for stuff. You haven't? Nah, it's all right. It's all right. These days we don't have the time, man. We don't got that kind of time. Blackrock Rumble? Fuck it, let's go. Out of this stupid cave. Cave of sadness. Man, that was I was looking forward to be like, oh man, you know, another 3,000. Woo! I think I had a good run before. Like it wasn't that bad, but yeah, this time around was just like terrible. Terrible. You know, I would do world quests for runes. For more augment runes, just to like help the guild out whenever we're doing like one of those progression runs, and it's like, all right, we only got a couple more attempts left, and you know we got them at 1%. Fucking pop the augment runes, and let's do this. And then Tech gets killed. All right. So while I make my way over there, I need to do RBGs for a challenge. You know, I do too. Damn. That sucks, man. I still have not done a single rated battleground ever. So I'm interested in maybe doing them sometime. Harold says once you're done with the AP Grand aka 52 ranks, you play the game so much that pretty much all world quests are irrelevant except for maybe gold. Hell no, dude! I ain't gonna do world quests for gold. You know who I am. I'm not the richest person in WoW. I do not have the highest income level in WoW. I mean, Kata makes more money. You know, Kata generates a lot more money selling whatever the hell that she does. What do you sell? You sell a lot of stuff. Yeah, Kata makes a lot. You know, it's easy to make money. It's not easy to make money just grinding world quests, man. I wouldn't I wouldn't. I would never encourage that for anybody. I wouldn't encourage, throwing on a follower to give you, that gets you extra gold. Um, Actually, no, I take that back. I guess I would, because you might as well. Um, having a bodyguard with you, I say it helps more than hurts. If you have like all the gold making things and you happen to binge, I mean, because there are folks that don't play the market, that don't play the game in certain ways, but they just want to go around and quest and adventure and have a good time and all that stuff. So I mean, and that stuff stacks up. Um, if you happen to be lucky, I mean, definitely if you happen to be lucky on an alt, especially for an alt. So I'd say, like, on your main, who gives a shit, right? But if you have an army of alts that you regularly do like small things with, the gold gain that you get from that will add up. So so there's me starting off a conversation with, nah, fuck it, no, that's stupid, and then no, actually it's not so bad. Actually it'd be good if blah blah blah. So that's a live thought for you. I'm gonna be too bloated for the gym at this rate. Oh wow. Um, let's see this. 8,673 world quests and counting. No life, Sean. Or at least that's your life. It's okay. I'm right. I'm kind of right there with you. 878 haste, 23%. Man, my haste is not even 23%. My haste is barely 22.5%. I have my stats elsewhere, of course. But you got mastery at 21, but I crushed you there. Versus 16, which I know mine's low. Yep, mine's low. And then my crit's only at 12. That's right. It's because I have, like, I don't know why I keep having this trinket on. I gotta take this shit off. I forgot what I use. I think I use this one right now. Yay! Same amount of haste, pretty much. Whatever. It's okay. Yeah, Herald, it does vary from person to person. And that's the beauty of it. The right answer depends on who you are. And the correct answer is relative. And I don't want to tell people to play a certain way. I don't want to do a guide and say, hey, this is the way to do it, and imply that the way that you are doing it currently is dumb. I don't think that's cool. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm doing this arena shit. Let's see who's out here to play with me today. Hello. Oh, that's not a thing. All right. Oh, I noticed I didn't have my damn sound on this whole time. Well, I mean, I have spending my time, like, doing what? Fucking. Ow. He's popping all his cooldowns, so oh shit. I'm getting kind of jacked up. I'll bubble out of this. Sorry, man. I don't feel really bad per se, but. Oh, bomb back here? I thought I was gonna res like right there. Oh well. Bodyguards only hit when you're trying to get out of combat and you get on with your. Well, I mean, see, it sucks that the old bodyguards weren't given that. Excuse me, weren't given that skill that the new bodyguards are given, where you just kind of. I call it tucking them in. Putting them back in your pocket. I mean, to me, that's like a huge. To me, that's like a really huge draw. Of using those followers as opposed to like the other ones. It just makes life like a whole heck of a lot easier. Oh no, I want you dead, bro. Oh, he escaped. He's almost dead. Thank you. Sheesh. Even though I didn't get the killing blow, whatever. Oh, I'm getting jacked from behind. Oh shit. I'm not doing so hot today, am I? Oh. Hey, where's my sound? Oh, you know what? I don't even have my thing set. All right, let me change some of these settings and turn this off. Then I got to turn it on. Blah blah blah. Anyway, what is my opinion? That is still quite a specs heavy. What is your opinion? That still quite a bit specs rely heavily on secondary scouts, even at their first on my TH4, so way higher than absorption. Um, I think I think that's kind of an issue. I think it's kind of an issue in that um, some specs are just so much better than others. I'm I think there's just a lot that was taken away in terms of customization, where like certain stats are just so widely supported. I mean, it'd be cool like let's say like as a prop pally, because of course that's the best fucking thing that I can speak for. As a prop pally, haste is pretty widely valued, but in a way like it does help. Oh come on, I need me a fucking killing blow, man. It does help that the son of a bitch. I'm doing poorly here. Um, like let's say crit. Crit is not very highly valued for protection and paladin, but it'd be cool if I could just have a crit build and that would be viable in its own way. Um, but you don't really have that. You don't really have that, and that's partially due to like talent as well, because there are because you can because talents are like mostly based on skills, and it has nothing and it doesn't have that much to do with stats as much. I guess what I'm saying is like if the talent system was kind of like how the old talent system was, where you put in like little shit points in whatever, it'll help you custom tailor your character based on the secondary stats that you have, and be able to maximize, you'd be able to maximize on your shit, and you can define your character a little bit more. I can see why they went away from that, because it allows for like kind of a weird amount of stacking, of stacking stats and such, that I'm a bit skeptical on like how feasible that is. Um, but I think it's something that ought to be addressed, because you don't want it to be like too viable, or you don't want a certain secondary set to be like too viable, because it just sucks to know that, oh well, RNG has only allowed me to get like this kind of gear from every drop ever. So I'm pretty upset. This game hates me, and no one likes that feeling when they're at the mercy of, when they're totally at the mercy of drops. Can I do that? Okay, I can. Oh, I'm just getting jacked the fuck up today. I'm a target, or I'm just like, am I using the right talents? Who cares? Whatever. Let's see. C23 is probably the only few likes. Give him some love. It's all good, dude. That's just how it goes. It's just the morning show, and I'm not. If I was more of a clown, and if I wanted to, make a entertainment kind of show of it, cool. But I'm just here. I'm just here to talk with you folks. So, as much as I do appreciate, like, all the likes and subs and all that stuff, a big value of doing these morning streams is to just chat with you folks, and for the people who already do, like, participate and are a big part of the channel's conversations. It's this is just something to help supplement that. So I hate that. That's probably the problem. It's just that you guys are so fucking mobile. But at least I finished the quest, bitch. Alright, where's the way out? Yeah, I'm not gonna take the door out. Come at me. Come at me. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Where's my people? Bring me battle. Quit running, you punk ass bitch. Sheesh. Did I stun the pet? I really stunned the pet. Man. Oh no, you don't. Ah, I want to take you with me. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Dang it. Anyway. Yeah, they have secondary stat scale and the above house stat scale in 715. Yeah, they tried to make it so that it's not so that secondary stats aren't as prominent. They want to make primary stats kind of the thing again, and in large ways that they are, but it's not perfect. I guess the problem is that a lot of specs have mechanics that interact with certain secondary stats to send the chats really well together. I agree. Like, I think that I don't know, like secondary stats just need work with how they interact. Um, Reforging isn't the answer, in my opinion, but I do think that gems are a better answer than reforging. Um, only because reforging is just of the self. It's just individual to that character. It has nothing to do with the economy, and I think that using the player economy to help supplement that would help. It would mean that. Um, Gems and to a lesser extent enchants. It means that that's going to be prominent again, but I think that's okay. I think that putting that in the hands of players is a smart way to go. Yeah, I was about to say, but I'm really enjoying the morning show a bit. Really enjoying the video uploads. It was kind of a treat to see things in live action without edits. I appreciate that, dude. Like, I for those that are watching, if you guys haven't noticed, I'm not I don't consider myself like the best talker. I stutter a lot. I say there are things I'm very conscious about. I stutter. I say I say hopefully a lot because those are just kind of go-to words, and my vocabulary is not the most good. It's not the most good vocabulary. I only know so many of the words and hubba dub dub dub, yeah, whatever. And why am I fighting? I finished. Fuck it. I'm just gonna do it. But I really like doing these. I mean, it takes up video time, it takes up production time, it takes up gym time, which I need to go to, pretty soon. But I like doing it. And I appreciate it. It would be cool if I had the strength and stamina to like do this for like longer periods of time. So maybe I can get like subscriptions and donations and blah blah blah. But that's not a bit that but that's not a big deal. I mean, at some point soon, I'm still working on it. Right? I keep putting it off, and I'm touching on it. Still working on at least getting a Patreon up so that folks that are interested in supporting the channel can do so. And a big thing is I want to try to acknowledge their patrons' contributions in the coolest way that I can think of. And I haven't thought of anything, but I'll think of something. Tribe asks, First Avenger or Bastion of Light, and why? For the most part, First Avenger. Period. I would choose Bastion of Light in the event that I'm expecting to like either solo tank something or just need like long-term mitigation. So the way that this is just kind of a lesson to learn for people in general that aren't familiar with tanking. In 725, I need to double check. In 725, one, Ardent Defender is going to get nerfed so that we can't just take a hit from like anything. Ardent Defender is supposed to fire off if we take no more than double our maximum life. So something that is definitely meant to kill us, is supposed to kill us, but it's just meant to be a defensive cooldown. But anyway, more important thing is with regards to active mitigation. Every time I hit a fucker with my Shield of the Righteous, I get my 4-second active mitigation time, and in 725, it's going to be nerfed to a point where it's going to maximize at three hits. So it's going to maximize at 12 seconds of total active mitigation time. That's basically the gist. So before, I was able to use Bastion of Light. I would pop that. I would use all my shield charges, pop Bastion of Light, pop all my shield charges again, and then I'd have like 30 or so seconds of active mitigation time. It'd be huge. But that's kind of a niche kind of thing. You don't really get a lot of opportunities to use it. It's a decent burst, I'll say that, because it's a lot of shield hits, but at the same time with Blessed Stalwart, which was nerfed, but it's still kind of significant. Every time you throw a judgment, you get a little bit of a buff that makes your Shield of the Righteous be more effective and hit a little bit harder. You can and so it kind of contradicts itself. You know, it sort of makes that not as valuable, or at least plus it makes Bastion of Light more like a defensive cooldown than anything. So if you need more of a defensive cooldown, use Bastion of Light. It'll basically give you a Guardian of the Ancient Kings. Ta-da! Cracked around to it. Yeah, I would, Cat. I would still say like more sockets and make enchanting and jewel crafting a more prominent thing. Because right now it's not as significant, and as gear gets better and better, it becomes even less significant because it's like, well, what the fuck are like 50 stats? What the fuck's 200 stats? This is nothing. So I would like to see that come back. It puts the responsibility back in the hands of the players, makes the economy work, and all that. Anyway, Harold says, I actually don't mind that certain specs are pushing certain secondary stats. But the problem is when stuff happens like their tier 6 you're having horrible stats for your spec. I don't think that's a big deal. With regards to tier, because one, at least you have 6 pieces now, and having those 6 pieces gives you kind of gives you that choice. Well, you know, this tier piece sucks because it doesn't have the stats that I like. I'd rather use this one. I mean, I see what you're saying at the same time, because it's like, well, then it just makes it so that I don't really have 6 pieces. I really don't have a 6-piece set. I have 5, because this 6-piece like sucks balls. And so I get the sentiment, but sometimes you just got to make that tough choice. And when it finally comes down to your gearing, if that's the best that you can get with that shitty piece of gear, it's still the best you can get. And so that's how the min-maxing works. I mean, we'd be asking for like better stats just because we want better stats. They shouldn't have to be the best stats all the time. That kind of makes gearing boring. That's the way I see it, because when it comes to gearing, I guess I just want to be a little bit more surprised. If I know, see, the old mindset that we as players used to have, like let's say we go back to like Wrath of the Lich King days, we knew the name of the things that we wanted to get, right? I want the Red Sword of Courage because that has this stat and this stat, and I need that dodge, I need that parry, and whatever the fuck stats it was, you know, and I need that stuff to be good, to be better, to be more effective, and so on and so forth. So we knew the name of the thing that we wanted. These days, not so much. These days we think about we do think about trinkets, because trinkets are unique and they're very powerful, but we don't really think about this is my opinion now. We don't really think about like the other gear. We just think about like you know, certain stats that we want and whatnot. I guess I remember like for me, my nostalgia was all about, you know, I would be farming an instance because I want this certain thing, and I guess we still do that now, but now it's all muddled up by, now I want this piece of gear because it's Titan Forge. You know, I want this piece of gear, but I want it to be Titan Forge at the same time. And that is not an incorrect mindset to have, because it's true. But personally, I think it's the incorrect mindset to have, because you're relying on luck upon luck upon luck. As in, it needs to drop, it needs to Titan Forge, and it needs to Titan Forge at the max. That's partially a player problem. I see it as a player problem because I don't think that's the best mindset to have. But of course, it's a Blizzard problem because they allowed that mindset to take place in the first place. So, oh no, shit, this is tragic. I'm out of coffee. Now I'm left to like the bottle. Anyway. I did Toastmasters for about a year. House of Fillowits and Crutchwords. Well, here I am typing in Toastmasters. Toastmasters is a place for you. You'll find a supportive, learn-by-doing environment that allows you to achieve your goals at your own pace. Public Speakeasy's Toastmasters Club. You know, a little fun fact. There was an event in my life that changed me. But before that moment in my life that changed me, I was a motivational speaker. Man, that was back in the day. Okay, I say motivational speaker, but it's also part con artist, and that's a story that I will tell someday, not today. But I used to have a much more effective diction. These days, I'm bogged down by my own thoughts and listening even to my own words, and that creates problems for me. So I have certain speech impediments that I'm trying to overcome, and but in the meantime, I just try to have fun with trying to do it. So to be honest, this whole thing is an adventure for me to rediscover my courage when speaking in front of people. So it's kind of weird that I'm doing this on the fucking internet. But anyway, my issue is one of the raid drops. Gear that has bad stats and you have to do dungeons. Yeah, pretty much, Mogo. Good morning, Colby. I trust you're having a good morning. And to everyone else who's been joining in late, I'd like to wish all of you a good morning and happy day. Hope you had a good weekend. Yeah, because the Titan Fortune gear has become a lot more boring. In my opinion, you'll never really find any satisfaction of getting a piece unless it's something stupid like a 920 or Counter Crystal. 925, bro. 925 or go the fuck home, right? There is a missed value in the fact that, hey, cool, I got something, but it didn't Titan Forge, so that kind of sucks. I think there's something missed there with. I mean, I get Blizzard's intention. They wanted Titan Fortune to be a bonus, but player expectation just does not allow for that. You know, I said this way back with legendaries. That and the same thing goes for Titan Forging, where possibility becomes expectation in the eyes of players. If it can be done, it's gotta get done. Especially when it comes to like the social nuance and expectations that pugs have, and that's why I don't like pugs. I'm like, fuck, man. It's like you gotta have like a certain item level. It's like, well, I'm fucking good at my class. I just don't have the item level because my luck is shit. Should I be punished for that? Nah, not really. But it's not. It shouldn't be. It can't really be up to group leaders. People that are putting these groups together, to really count on our word as a person, because as a group leader, you also have the responsibility to make sure your group stays together. And if you bring in the wrong person, you take someone's word for it, and it turns out that it's wrong, and their item level really does match, their performance, then that would like suck. Something like that. Anyway, why do Americans always have bottles that are way too big? Well, this is something that I bring to the gym. It's oftentimes when you're doing workouts and such, you just want to have like a lot of the times you just want to have like a lot of water with you, or sometimes you might have it mixed. Like typically, I'm not going to go through like this entire bottle of water, but I do like it that it has a handle, and I'm carrying this shit around. That's why. I didn't know that it's an American thing. I thought it was just like a cheap thing because this bottle's cheap and it holds water and I can reuse it. So I didn't know that it was an American thing. Still Conrad is just on the auction house now. Ooh, that shade, Chuckles. That shade, man. Don't be mean, man. I try to talk with people. Motivational con artists. Yes, I guess. There's no best in slot list anymore. There's always something better you can get except best in slot legendaries, I guess. And I like that. I like that there's no best in slot list anymore. Part of me misses it. In the end, though, I never liked it. I never liked it because, looking back, it turned the game into a game of expectation. It's like, here are the goals. I just got to hit these goals, and once I'm done, then I'm done. That's the end of the game. Um, and that can easily be argued because people like planning as well. I think the other argument that I have about it is that with regards to best in slot, if it's not best in slot, it sucks. And I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair to the other gear. It's like the other gear is like, "Hey boss, I'm sad. Why don't you equip me?" And we're like, "No, because you're not best in slot. So fuck you. You crit versus trinket. Get the hell out of here." And I don't think that is healthy either. So it's a give and take, you know. But you know, both of these have their cool, have their awesome and their not so awesome things. Just like fake achievements to prove your worth to publishers. Yeah, that works too. Um, I mean, large in Europe is small in USA. Is it? Yeah, whatever. I don't know. There are there are best in slot legendaries for majors. Oh yeah, they're best in. I mean, I guess that's kind of the bad thing too. The whole thing with best in slot legendaries because oh, it's the best thing because whatever. And that's probably more of the shit that I'm going to talk about legendaries in a future video, because that still exists. That the fact that they're best in slot things and that they should be kind of a give and take. Oh, this is the best legendary for this situation. This is the best legendary for that situation. But um, I guess for DPS it just doesn't work very well because you can math all that shit out. For me, I can swap out. Oh, I'm gonna use the legendary helmet because I want the extra because we're doing progression. I want the extra healing. That's gonna help. Or I'm teaming is the effects for this week, so I'm more than likely gonna use the Tyleka legs no matter what I do. Situational, you know. But for DPS, it's just all about output. It's all about output. And it's like whatever gives them the most output, that's the situation. What's going to make me do the most shit? So it's a little bit trickier for DPS, and I do hope that in the future with legendaries that they don't do anything with power. But if they do still have a system like this, it will. Without a doubt, it most definitely will. Um, but oh well. I guess in short, legendaries should just be talent rows. That's that's all I think it'd be. Personally, you like having a best in slot list, knowing exactly what I need, and having satisfaction of having completed the gear slot superior to everyone else has a preference. I agree. And I respect that opinion. I mean, that's that we as players, we just kind of go with what we can, right? We just go with the best thing that we can. So you wouldn't suggest using Ask Mr. Robot to know if your gear is any good? Hmm. Yes and no. Um, because Ask Mr. Robot and simulators and that sort of thing, those measure by like the minute percentages based on your best possible performance without lag and such. And I'm sure, and I know you can simulate that too. Um, but I've never been a fan of Sims ever because I don't want a freaking spreadsheet or anything like that to dictate what I should be doing. My only concern is the boss dead? Why isn't it dead? And what can I do better? Um, I guess I don't want to. For me, I don't enjoy the feeling of breaking down the World of Warcraft or gaming in general into a into like an absolute thing of math. It's like I gotta hit this number, otherwise I suck. Or, I have to get. I get it in the raid. I get it in raids every now and then where it's like, oh, I want to roll. I'm gonna roll for that because, um, it sims better, and I'm like, fucking sims better, Jesus. I, I, I guess the other problem that I have with it is that the Sims can be outdated because Blizzard can make a change, and I just don't want that to feel like that has to be the reason that people will roll for something or not roll for something or look for a certain piece of gear or not. Um, it would be nice if it was just all about item level, and it was just a very easy translation into what's going on. Now, granted, I use pawn because I do like seeing like what are the recommended weights, what are the recommended stat weights for people in order to maximize my shit. I mean, it's really no different than using like Reforged Lite back in those days. When you were trying to reforge your gear the best way that you can. In this case, you're just equipping gear the best that you can in order to maximize your stats and your different break points, whatever they are. But I'm not gonna follow 100% of the time. For me, I like having haste, so I'm probably gonna have more haste. And if I feel like having more crit, then I'm gonna wanna, if I feel like I'm not comfortable without having more crit, then fucking I'm gonna get some more crit, and I don't give a fuck what a website tells me. Because in the end, people say, "Wow, oh wow, WoW isn't a role playing game anymore," and they give all sorts of different reasons. And while I don't really support that argument, I think one thing that does support the argument is that people break this down into like this crazy math, and then draw conclusions and say, well, if I don't have this much crit, then I'm bad. Who gives a fuck? I do what I want. It's the same argument that people have about having talents and the illusion of choice and that sort of thing. People that want the old talent system back. I want to be able to make the wrong choice. I want to be able to be a mastery tank and not feel bad about it. But it's thanks to like these meters and these websites and whatnot that people use this as the Bible, as their basis of information as to why I'm making a bad decision as a player, because everyone else is doing this. Fuck you. I don't give a shit. I know I ranted, I ranted about that, but let's see. That was a long thing on just Sims. Only time I saw how legendaries is the mage chunks. Yeah, because that's how it goes. Aspects of can do custom stat weights. Yeah, I would make up my own fucking weights. I like crit because I like crit. It's more like my stat weight for strength is 1. my or 4, mastery is 2, haste is 3, crit is 4. I don't know, like that's whatever. Yeah, for DPS, legendary choice doesn't really work except for when you're under gear and mythic bosses where you just can't survive on 100 gear towards some of the J-Reas. Yeah, it would. If it really ever happens, only it's like a thing of a really big Croesus and Star Augur. Yeah, there are other fights where you just really. In that case, it's a strictly utility legendary or a healing legendary, self-healing legendary, where it's like, well, I just can't really count on the healers. I'm going to take care of my own agency and make sure that I'm good. Anyway, ooh, that's a lot of stuff. Yay! Anyway. Bar for DPS minutes is so freaking much lower than people think. Yeah, I think you're right, but Star Rocket, it's also relative to the rest of the people that are with you. If you're totally outclassing everyone, okay, cool. If everyone's of the same is of the relatively same level of skill, that's cool. But if that same level of skill happens to be like, nah, pretty shit, then that's something to think about too. So I think the legendary rings will be separate for the 2 legendaries that you can be equipped. As far as I've seen, Tribe, being on the PTR, it does count towards the legendary count, because it does say unique, legendary things 2 or whatever. As far as this build, as far as I've seen on this build, in game, when you open up the not collections. When you open the adventure guide, you go to loot. It is there. The ring is there in the adventure guide, and it does have that same thing for unique the unique equipped. So as far as I know, it does count. And I don't know. That makes things weird. I think the rings. After I sat down and thought about it, I think they're weird. I don't really like them. I like them and I don't like them because one, I'm obviously going to use it if it's good for me. Having free holy shield for protection, that's pretty decent. That's pretty decent mitigation and damage. Um, and of course for every other 30 or so, all the other 30 or so specs, you guys have your own reactions about it. But I just don't like what it does to the legendary system as a whole, because of what legendaries are supposed to represent. It just, I don't know. It doesn't sit well with me. Maybe it's irrational, um, but yeah, I'll share my thoughts on that later. Um, Most organized whole bosses require a lot of DPS, yet most people can pull 450, and some even hit 600,000, and blah 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 blah. Um, but that's expectation. That is the expectation on group leaders, pug leaders, most specifically, to have inflated requirements because um, if you don't have the inflated requirements, you run the risk of people just leaving because they don't want to wait, they don't want to wipe, they don't want to feel like they're progressing. That's the thing about pugs is that it's the expectation not of getting carried. It's not the expectation of, oh, this should be like so easy, but okay, maybe it is. But the expectations of a pug are different. It's supposed to be tailored. It's supposed to be well curated and and decently disciplined. And yeah, like I said, there are expectations that these group leaders set because they wanna make sure that the run is successful. Because if it's not, who wants to join a not successful run, right? Where am I going? Where am I going? Okay, I need to go back to Dal because of this whack ass thing that I need. Okay, what do I need? I need a blink trigger head gun. And I'm pretty sure I'm short on stuff. Of course I'm short on stuff. God dang it. I really would like it more if I could get these engineering things from like a second vendor. Why is it only got to be one vendor? That's messed up. It's like this vendor's like the richest motherfucker, and wow. That's a video idea. I'm not gonna say what it is. It's gonna be another one of those silly videos, but I gotta do it. Okay, cool. Yay. Alright, so I'm gonna buy some shits. Let's see. Personally, I think and hope the ring won't count. As far as I know, it does, man. And it will be rewarded for completing the class all campaign. They all have the name of your class title. I think so too. It feels like this ring is going to be a freebie, but we don't know. We don't know. It just feels like it is. So I'm not gonna make that sort of prediction, but I'll talk about that when I make a video on this. I'm not doing this. I'm trying to buy the shit that I need. That I need. Link. Let's see. Snipe and scoop. Snipe and scoop. And loosed trigger. Yay. Can never have too much blood. Alright. So where am I going again? I think it was like a Val Shara. Right? Nope. It was a Zuna. Cool, even closer. And I guess I'll fight this fucker. Ugh. Does he have transmog that I want? That is the real question. Levantis. Wherever he is. There we go. There we go. Nope. Chum Chopper Gauntlets. Ooh, yeah, I want it. Yeah, I'm gonna roll. Once I turn this thing in. I agree on skill, but I leave my own raids. Someone keeps standing in fire and continues to make whatever. Yep, that I agree with. New reuse module engineering vendor. Man, no joke, Mogo. I would love to have that kind of shit. You can keep like a stack of them stock in your rage and tab. Dude, that takes up a whole freaking slot. And you've seen a number of my streams, Scatter. You've seen my bank. You know, I'll show you my bank. Shit. Are you ready? Are you ready for gore? This is not safe for work. Oh, that's not it. There we go. Oh, you know, I have space. I have space. Oh, that's precious. But still, though, man, these the engineering stuff, like, that takes up a whole slot. Like, if I could stack those things, okay, cool, that'd be different. Then I'd hold like a small stock of them. But it's not. It's kind of shitty. Where is this thing? Oh, around. So around. Good going. Thanks, bitch. All right. Let's go get us a failed token roll. Yeah, the ring does feel like a freebie on top of that. Secondary stats on them are actually pretty bad. You lose like 1,000 secondary stats compared to another ring like 30 item levels lower. I'm not too worried about the stats yet, because they're not even testable yet. So and that's the big thing. They're not testable yet. They're just there. We don't even know if they're going to be like available in the patch because they're not testable. We'll have to see like what happens in this upcoming build. Are there people here? There's one person here. There's one people here. Fuck! Now I gotta do the thing, and I obviously don't have World Class Group Finder. What? Really? There's no fucking Levantis thing? Come on. Oh wait, no, I do have it. Yay, I do have it. Ah ha 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 ha. Oh, is that what they call it? Fucking Terror of the Deep? Oh well. Okay, so I do have World Class Group Finder. My hypocrisy is complete. Alright, does anyone know that add-on is called the Asmodee? You see how that only shows that one piece on you. Huh? I don't know. Addy bags. You know, I tried checking out like Arc Inventory, and that sucked. I was not happy with that. Yeah, you like that bank gore, huh? That's the thing I just made up. Bank gore. Let me look that up, Kayla. Addy bags. I hope I don't die. Ah, we're gonna die. I'm not gonna die. I'm fucking invincible. Anyway. Antibiotics supposed to count the bags in one of each several sections. You know, that looks good. Thanks, Kayla. I'm gonna try that. I haven't messed with LVY in like years. Years. Did I get anything? No. Roll. Come on, baby. Fuck you. Alright. True world boss participation. Man. Awesome dungeon finder. Whatever. Hey. I was auto attacking and everything. I didn't kill it. Hey, if there were like at least a couple of people there, or then I would have just fought the boss. Like, that shit is tragic. Because I've had many times where I'll be like, oh, there's the boss, and I'll just engage. Like, oh shit, it'll take me like forever for people to finally come in and start helping out. Okay, is there any other thing? Okay, I guess I should do like the PvP stuff, but I really should be going to the gym. God damn it. Oh, Mogget? I'm not fond of Mogget. I used it before, and well, the the wardrobe thing just seems to be fine now. You know, I guess Kayla and Twal, like, the one thing that's killing me about Bagnon now is that, because before, when I used to do a search, I would just, like, double click on this thing, and then I would type in, you know, okay, now it's doing it. What the fuck? Is it because it was updated? God damn it, because it was, like, updated. Like, so it was pissing me off, right? Because I'll double click this thing, I'd put in the filter, and it wouldn't run. I had to click this thing, click to search, and then type it in, and then it would work. I guess there was a recent update, but it was enough for me to be like, you know, I'm fucking tired of this shit. Fucking tired of it. And this is terrible too, right? This is bad gore. It's not bank gore, not as bad as bank gore, but this is bad gore. And I'm pretty sure people are getting nauseous. Maybe they're getting like I don't know, feelings of vertigo and all that, looking at these bags. Oh, so fucking disgusting. Oh, yeah, it's kind of gross. So I'll try adding bags, and man, there's a lot to do, man. There's like add-on videos and 725 stuff, and talk shit about legendaries and all that stuff. There's a lot for me to do. So. I'll see how you can find anything in your bags with that search. So cluttered. It is so cluttered, ain't it? It is. Alright, let me see what I got before I wrap this thing up. Curious coin! Woo! Yay, fucking nether shards. Oh boy. Why go to the gym you can play WoW? Man! Because I gotta be healthy, man. I gotta be healthy. Alright, let's do all that stuff. Alright, let's head back home, folks. Let's head back. I have my fucking heart's on cooldown. Okay, here's what I'll do instead. I got one thing left. I got one stupid key left. It's time for disappointment. I'm going to open that last key, and that'll be it. Yeah, I guess that'll be it. One more chance at disappointment. One more guaranteed disappointment. And then I'll go to the gym angry. Oh, I do that all the time, okay? I do that all the time on this tune because I give up. On my other tunes, like Soul Cannon, where I try to organize the stuff for like counting purposes. If I hit the sort button on that, it's like, oh god, no! What have I done? I'll get hella mad. Okay, where is this thing? Where's the rope? Okay, there it is. Alright. This is it. This is the last roll of the day. Let's fucking do this. Alright, what should I choose? What should I choose? I'm gonna go back and choose the chest that I always typically get. This is the final disappointment. Let's put our hands together and pray for big money. Why be helping you play WoW? Man, you crazy. Anyway, let's pray for the big. What's the best I got from one of those chests? Shit. I got one nether shard. That's the best that I get from these stupid fucking things. Come on, big money. 66. Woo! Here's the best thing I got of the day. A calcified dragon egg. It's all but impossible to tell if this is a dragon egg snatched from a nest ages ago or merely a carved replica. It probably is. Probably some jackass goblins put it in there just to fuck with people like me. Best thing I got from this chest was probably like 5,000 shards or something like that. Nothing big. Pretty disappointing. I guess I should just start saving nether shards to like get these toys, and well, not these toys, but you know, just to get those things, and like that's it. I think well, I forget. Like I know there's a number of toys that over at Legion Fallville, the Legion Fall town, that at least give a little something, or you know, they have some cool stuff to it, like the whole, what was it, Legion Invasion thing? I forget what it's called. The Legion Pocket Portal, yeah, that's what I wanted, or the Invasion Simulator. So I guess I'll get these. I need a lot though. I need like 25, 35, 40, 42.5, and then this one too. So 5,000. Damn, that's a lot of shit. 75, 50,000, 50,000 nether shards. I'll take my sweet ass time on that. Best thing I got was a lesson on gambling. Very good. That's the truth, though, man. That's the truth. So anyway, it is 10:50. I'm way over on my normal time, man. At this rate, I am gonna do like a normal like stream, and then I'll start bitching for like donations. I won't. But anyway, this is gonna be the show. Let's go ahead and wrap up for the day. I'm gonna go to the gym. I got a lot of stuff that I want to do throughout this week. Last week was pretty rough. On work and both on and on my mental state, but this week I want to try and bounce back and try to get some cool content out for you folks. So I hope that all of you have a great rest of the day. Today's Tuesday, so I'll see you at Raid tonight. If you guys feel like joining me, that's gonna go down at, oh heck, when is it? 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And I'll see you guys later. I'm Soul. Stay breezy, guys.